I would never recommend you put 3 different skimming robot pool cleaners in your pool at once, but this is for science. We've got the BeatBot iSkim, the Aiper, and the Beta over there, doing its own thing. We're going to talk about things like their basket capacity, their charging methods, solar panels, recharging, and how efficient they actually keep the surface of the water clean. Again, for science, I've got them all 3 in the pool now, but I will do a test on each one of them and let you know what my thoughts are.
Owning a pool is a dream for most families, but let's face it, keeping it clean can feel like a part-time job. With leaves, bugs, and debris making their way into your little slice of heaven, it's easy to get frustrated. But it's not all a lost cause. Robot pool skimmers can take care of that for you. You've long heard about robo pool cleaners, I'm sure, but new to the market are a variety of pool skimmers that automatically skim the surface of your pool. Today, we're going to be comparing 3 popular models: the BeatBot iSkim Ultra, the Beta SE Plus, and the Aiper Surfer S1. The Skim Ultra comes with a high price tag and also some extra features, but are those upgrades really worth the higher price? Let's take a look. When it comes to cleaning power, the BeatBot iSkim Ultra really does stand out. It has a 7-motor system that delivers incredible suction and maneuverability. It doesn't just skim the surface. It goes deep into the corners and edges, leaving no dirt or debris behind. This has been true in my testing as well. The iSkim Ultra uses an S-shaped cleaning pattern, which allows it to cover every inch of your pool without missing spot. On the other side, the Beta SE Plus and Aiper Surfer S1 primarily focus on surface cleaning, with not quite as systematic of patterns as I've seen here in the testing. They operate randomly, which can lead to missed areas or ineffective cleaning. While they do a decent job at picking up leaves and debris from the top, they can leave dirt lurking in the corners. If you've ever had to fish out debris with a net after your robot has done its job, we know how frustrating that can be. But the difference in performance may seem dramatic at first glance. All 3 models do a commendable job. It's just that the iSkim Ultra offers that extra layer of thoroughness that we don't get from the other models. One feature that you want to consider when getting one of these is water clarification in the system itself. It may not seem like a big deal, but it does help a lot in getting rid of debris and small particles in the water. The BeatBot iSkim Ultra has a clear water clarification system. It automatically dispenses an eco-friendly clarifier made from recycled crab shells while it cleans. This helps remove dirt and metal residue that can cloud your water. The Beta SE Plus and Aiper Surfer 1 don't offer any water clarification features. They simply stir up debris without addressing the underlying issues that can lead to cloudy water. A good water clarification system not only cleans, but also ensures your water remains crystal clear with minimal effort on your part. I first saw this clarification feature in the BeatBot AquaSense Pro, which I've previously reviewed on this channel. Now let's talk about how much debris and particles these robots can handle. The BeatBot iSkim Ultra has a 9-liter filter basket. It means fewer interruptions for emptying during debris heavy seasons. If you have nearby trees or live in windy areas, this feature will save you time. You can lounge by the pool instead of running back and forth to empty your skimmer. On the other hand, both the Beta SE Plus and the Aiper Surfer S1 come with smaller baskets of around 4.7 liters to 5 liters, which still do a pretty good job. It's just nice knowing that I've got almost twice the capacity on the BeatBot iSkim Ultra. Nobody wants to spend their weekends cleaning out a robot skimmer when they could be enjoying time in the pool with the family. In addition to this, the baskets themselves are removed and emptied in different ways in all 3 models. The BeatBot iSkim Ultra, in my opinion, is the most straightforward, and I love that it can completely open up so that I can get all the debris out of the basket itself. While the other 2 do have fairly easy to access baskets, I would say that the Aiper Surfer S1 came in the most frustrating because not only was it tricky trying to figure out how this top slid out, but once I got the basket out, I had another clip I had to undo just to get the basket open to empty it out. Whereas the Beta was a little bit more straightforward to get the basket out and dump the debris. Battery life is very important for any robot device, especially one that needs to run for hours on end. The BeatBot iSkim Ultra comes equipped with a 24-watt solar panel paired with a 10,000 milliamp battery. This setup allows it to run continuously during sunny days while also providing backup power during cloudy weather or at night. Its solar track technology optimizes sunlight capture even on overcast days. In comparison, both the Beta SE Plus and the Aper Surfer S1 use smaller solar panels of 12 watts and batteries of around 4,000 milliamps. This means they may not perform well during prolonged cloudy periods or at night, which could leave you scrambling for an outlet to recharge them manually. In addition to this, both the Beta SE Plus and the Aper Surfer S1 required me to undo a weather-sealed plug and then plug in the charger cable into the robot. And specifically, the Beta SE Plus, well, to me, that was just a hassle with this lid that I had to keep open and then try to get the charger plug plugged in. I would say that one kind of comes in last when it comes to convenience of plugging in. And the one that absolutely stood out, no surprise here, it is the BeatBot iSkim Ultra because of that very unique magnetic connection, which basically means that it's wireless with wires. I guess that's the thing. If it's a magnetic charging like MagSafe, then it's called wireless charging, even though there's still a cable to it, but that's a whole nother video I need to make. Bottom line is the BeatBot iSkim Ultra really is easy because you have no electrical connections that you need to make sure are watertight in the pool. The BeatBot is completely sealed because there are no electrical ports on it. It's just a nice magnetic connection and you're charging. In addition to this, the solar panel with those 24 watts really did shine on the BeatBot iSkim Ultra because I noticed a dramatic improvement in battery power by the end of the day, whereas with the other two, they definitely were kind of using up all the energy that they were bringing in through those 12-watt solar panels. But what about the actual user experience and convenience of these skimming robots? The BeatBot iSkim Ultra has an intuitive app that allowed me to monitor cleaning activities in real time and control its operation remotely. You can set cleaning schedules or even send it to specific areas of your pool with just a few taps on your smartphone. In contrast, the Beta SE Plus actually gives you a physical remote but doesn't have any app integration or voice features. So you get no voice feedback from the robot itself and you have a manual control. Whereas I thought the manual control would be good, but honestly, it wasn't very intuitive and I had a hard time understanding when it was in automatic mode versus when I was controlling it. Now you can press and hold the middle button for 2 seconds and that supposedly disengages the physical remote and it's supposed to go back to the automatic cleaning, but I was not successful in that. I had to physically go over, turn off the switch to the Beta SE Plus, turn it back on, and then it was back in the automated cleaning side. So I find that I really just don't use the physical remote. In addition to that, the response time with the physical remote was dramatically slower than that of using the app for the BeatBot iSkim Ultra and the Aper Surfer S1, which had much better app control in my opinion when testing them out. Plus, the BeatBot iSkim Ultra has a turbo mode, which is just plain fun to use. In fact, I was using it like a little motorboat in the pool. It was fun to drive the iSkim all around the pool and even conveniently use it to gather up the other robot skimmers when they were misbehaving and put them in the corner. No, just kidding. It just made them easy to pull them to the side of the pool so I could pull them out. If anything, get the iSkim Ultra for the fun of it and you can collect up anything you want by maneuvering it through the app and do it in turbo mode. Maintenance is another area where you need to be considerate in your choice. The iSkim Ultra has a one-touch debris release mechanism that makes emptying the basket quite simple. The anti-spill design ensures that all collected debris stays in place until you're ready to dispose of it. The Beta SE Plus and the Aper Surfer 1 require more manual effort when it comes time for maintenance. Their smaller baskets mean you'll be emptying them more frequently, and their designs don't really offer the same ease of access when cleaning out debris. Now that we've covered all these features, who should really choose which model? If you value convenience and efficiency, well, in my opinion, the clear winner here is the BeatBot iSkim Ultra, and it is likely worth the price tag. Well, it is to me anyway, and I would think that if you have the budget for it, then it would be for you as well. It can help if you're juggling kids' activities or work. Its superior cleaning power, large debris capacity, advanced navigation system, and user-friendly app make it perfect for busy families who want their pool maintenance handled without constant oversight. On the other hand, if you have a smaller pool or live in an area with minimal debris, maybe just a few leaves here and there, the Beta SE Plus or the Aper Surfer S1 could suit your needs just fine without really stretching your budget. Speaking of running these at night, I ran the BeatBot iSkim Ultra at night, and that's when I noticed that when the clarifier system gets activated, which you can manually do through the app or have it automatically dispensed, the lights on the device itself turn purple, which I thought was kind of cool. It's a little visual indicator to let you know that it is clarifying your pool. And as a side note, I don't really know what these two robot skimmers are doing here. Maybe they're in love? Now, in conclusion, these three robot pool skimmers have their good sides, but if you're looking for one that combines cutting-edge technology with superior performance and convenience, the BeatBot iSkim Ultra stands out on top for me. And yes, I am a fan of the whole BeatBot innovation and where they're going with it, but in my mind, you're really future-proofing yourself by investing in the BeatBot iSkim Ultra because it's got features that the other two simply just haven't added to their lineup. Yes, it may come as a higher initial cost compared to the other two models, but when you factor in its efficiency, ease of use, and long-term benefits, it's clear to me that this robot skimmer is designed to make your life easier while keeping your pool pristine all season long. And I really think that it looks sleek in that pool blue color. Whereas the Aiper Surfer S1 definitely does get style points, in my opinion, the Beta SC Plus just looks a little bit dated and boring. Sorry, Beta, I think we're moving to Alpha. And in my opinion, the Alpha in this lineup is the BeatBot iSkim Ultra. Links in the description of this video for all three robot pool skimmers. And honestly, I didn't really think that this was going to be a necessary device in my pool, but I'm loving how efficient it is compared to a traditional skimmer on the side of the pool.